Hi. Are you like me 3 years ago, confused if I should take computer science or not? Well, here's a video for you. I'm going to tell you my experience in computer science, why I chose computer science and why I actually enjoy it, and how I know that I would enjoy it instead of regretting my life decisions on choosing a degree. I wish I had this video when I started out because this would have been so helpful to have someone's opinion, but I never had this kind of video, when I started 3 years ago. Choosing a degree is hard, okay? And when I did it, I had no math experience. Couldn't even do algebra correctly. I'm so serious right now. I had no prior coding experience at all other than like episode that stressed me the fuck out. And you might wonder, you are in your final semester, how did you do that? How did you go from knowing nothing at all about computer science to actually enjoying it, and now in your last semester not wanting to kill yourself? I hope this video really helps someone. These are all the parts in the video for you to skip through. I feel like one of my motivations were because I loved technology. I was just curious on how it worked, and I know that since I was a kid, not that technical, but I was like more technical than usual kids as a child because I just loved using computers. I was like, okay, since I liked those things as a kid, why not I try to pursue it? It wasn't really a thing where you were a kid, you're like, I want to be a computer scientist, I want to be a software engineer. It's more like, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a singer. Never I want to code the whole day and make an application. Like, what the f is that? This is my opinion, I'm so sorry, but do not choose a career on something that is your hobby. I want my life to be separate. I want my hobbies to be separate, and I want the stuff that I do to be separate. So let me list all my hobbies, okay? Singing, dancing, doing art, making jewelry. But I don't want that as my full-time job. It's because it is part of a hobby, and I realized that when I turned my hobby into an actual working job, I want to kill myself. Unfortunately, I prefer doing stuff that is a highly transferable skill to my day-to-day life as a job. Does that make sense? You are able to actually problem solve better in real life. Like, that was one of the reasons why, was because it actually helps your day-to-day life. Let's say if I chose a degree, no offense, I'm not just like painting and increasing my creativity skill for nothing. I mean, maybe you can use it in like Canva templates or something and get money, but that's a whole other point. I'm just saying to your day-to-day skills life that were more important to me, which was problem solving, finding a solution to everything. It's just something that I was passionate in. I feel like if I worked this job, what can I gain personally? Okay, money, first of all, girl, I'm getting moolah, maybe, I hope. High ranking needed job in today's society and economy. It's hard, but it gives value to your life. A lot of career opportunities, even if you don't do software engineering and you take the same computer science course, there's so much places to go when you are able to code and do computer science and do math. It's a huge job scope because computer science is behind almost everything we use today, whether it be apps, websites, TikTok, okay? ChatGPT. If you love gaming, you can get into game development. Obviously, game development is super hard. I took an elective and I want to. If you like numbers and analysis in general, you can just take data science. And if you are interested in AI and wonder how AI works, take freaking machine learning over AI. Also, if you have the skill, you can automate your task in real life. You can, code a robot and make them do something for you. Okay, maybe that's too advanced. It's like little things like that that adds daily stuff to your life that helps so much with the way you live. You can code lights flicker on and off or something with just the touch of your phone. I don't know. It's just little things like that that I can use tech to your advantage, and you don't have to call up someone and pay someone to do it. You can just do it yourself. And if you're looking at the romanticization of it and you're a girl, you're like, okay, I'm kind of in STEM, hashtag STEM. Your job scope is also can be hybrid. You don't have to be at work at all times. It's possible to have a job that is very flexible. If you love a flexible hour job working life, it's possible to get that with computer science. What kind of phone should I get? What kind of camera should I get? It's like, I know all the specs now. I can understand the specs while reading it. Obviously, you can learn it yourself, but there are some of those little specs that you kind of don't understand because it's kind of too technical unless you've been exposed to that in the field that you are in. Because the skills you gain in computer science, as I said, is highly transferable across most fields. You can also make a real-world impact if you are under any medical system, AI system or something, saving people's lives with your medical technology that you are doing or implementing or maintaining. You can start your own tech company, which usually tech companies are huge because it is solving a problem. The most successful companies or businesses are the ones that can solve problems that people need. Designing a game, honestly, I really want to make a game, like a full-fledged game, but I don't have time. Okay, let's move on to cons. Okay, cons that I've experienced throughout my whole computer science. If you don't like math, it's gonna be hard. I like math and it was hard. I feel like if you actually understand it, it will be fun. So don't use ChatGPT if you code, please. I know it's very tempting. It's hard. If you don't study, you will fail. You will freaking fail. You can't just like dilly-dally, like, you know, living life. Okay. If you're stupid, you will fail. Even I studied so hard. I literally do not sleep for like a week, right? And I got a B+. What the hell is that? Anyways, whatever. I'm trying to get A's the best I can. And if you are not into that studying life, which I feel like is a horrible mindset. If you want to be successful in life, get that freaking degree or do something, create a business without a degree. I don't fucking know. At least do something in your life, okay? Do not just sit there and do nothing and not learn, because learning is a part of everyday life, okay? Again, it's one of the fields where the deadlines are tight. But the good part is that it is practical. If it's 2 plus 2 equals 4, you kind of know it's 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's like kind of common sense. Another downside is that you constantly learn. Tech is constantly evolving, okay? Things change a lot. Tech improved so much for the past 10 years, so there's people that learned computer science 10 years ago. It's different. Okay, wait, I need to change my angle here. Tips now. Let's start on the tips. Maybe I need to like change my angle. It isn't as bad as you think, okay? Especially as someone who is horrible at it and don't really know anything until algebra. It's just all about the study technique that works for you, so you have to experiment a lot with study techniques and everything. Coding tip I have: break your code in small steps, okay? If you have a bug and it's taking more than 45 minutes or more than 30 minutes, let's say ChatGPT does not do it for you, you copy your code, you ask ChatGPT what the hell is going on, and it doesn't give you the right shit, then you can copy your code quarter to quarter. If you have an object-oriented based code, it might be harder to do this, to like copy your code quarter by quarter, because it is relating to other specific parts of the code. But once you actually try to do that, which is, let me assure you, it's so much better than trying to find the code one by one and then deleting everything and then ChatGPTing everything. No, that will ruin your code. It's so much better if you just copy a code and paste it quarter by quarter. Make sure to have a save, of course, before that, like a backup. In each quarter, the more you add the code, where does it start to have an error? Don't use ChatGPT that often. That rewrites the way you code, in my opinion, because I feel like if you use ChatGPT too often and relying ChatGPT solely on coding, brother, you are not coding, you're not using your logic, you won't know anything, understand anything at all, because you're asking someone else to do your code for you. Do this information as you will. If you want to use ChatGPT because it's easier and faster, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Who cares? Life ain't that serious, queen. Obviously, the importance of time management. By time management, I mean actually write down, okay? Start early on everything. Even if you need to force yourself, do it for 5 minutes. And if you are very, very lazy, you're like, I don't want to start this shit, you just say to yourself, it's only 5 minutes. I'm only doing it for 5 fucking minutes. It's better than doing nothing at all, right? Literally. You will build momentum to want to continue doing the work. But usually the hardest part of doing an assignment is starting. Okay, if you're taking the degree, do not only focus on the degree. Do not only focus on theoretical knowledge. Do not only, study and go home. Computer science is not just about that. Everyone can get an A. If you want a good job, easier to get job, and something that I regret not doing is building real practical skills through personal projects. Also, do not lose your projects throughout your uni when you're doing them for assignments. Do not lose them. I lost mine. Internships, if you can do multiple internships during your semester break, I don't know. Join hackathons. It doesn't matter if you think you're gonna fucking lose. As long as you join, you can put in your resume. Girl, it works. Join committees, okay? This is my biggest regret. I wish I joined all these things earlier. I wish I joined competitions earlier. Certifications, if your lecturer asks you to do any type of certifications, or those LinkedIn certifications, whatever the do it before you graduate, okay? Because it helps so much with your resume. I swear to God, once you graduate, you will not know what to put in your resume. Like, you will kill yourself and you're like, what the hell, why didn't I do anything for those 3-4 years? Make good relationships with your lecturers, because you can use them as your reference in your resume. The more that they know you, the more that you can network with them, and they can help you a lot. And do not be afraid to talk to your lecturers. I swear to God, no one does this in university. I don't know why. I'm the only one who always talks to my lecturers. Have a relationship with them. They actually want to have a relationship with you, okay? Not in that way. Ask them for advice. Advice on anything, whether it be work-related, academic related, because they're more than happy to help you. How you react to your failures determine your success. Romanticize your studying, okay? And get that pink calculator, whatever color you want. Get that freaking iPad. Get it in a pink case. Get a purple iPad. Just do anything that helps you romanticize it. Get that matcha latte before you go to class. Put stickers on it even. Wear cute outfits to class. Do all these things that make you feel good, because once you actually start studying and everything, you kind of less want to kill yourself. Does that make sense? Guys, go on Pinterest. It sounds dumb. I feel like the males that watch this video will be like, what the fuck, how does this help you study at all? But it really does, and it really got me through those 3 years, and I'm on my last semester now, by the way. I feel like this is one of the top 3 on why I enjoy computer science, was because I romanticized it. In a nutshell, I chose computer science not only for coding, not only for math, but for the problem-solving mindset, having a job that's not just strictly 9 to 5, the forced productivity that helps me stay on track, and also the money. So if you're considering computer science and you're curious and you have more questions, comment down below, because I'm very happy and excited to hear your thoughts. That's all. Thank you for watching. Again, please comment down below if you have anything I really want to know, and yeah.